There was a point in my life that I would downgrade my living, my car, what I bought. I shopped at thrift stores. I went to yard sales and bought things. I downgraded my life, even though I was spending still like $300 a day on just like learning new stuff or doing things in my business easily. We were spending thousands of dollars in the business side of things with real estate investment and like upgrading the properties and stuff. But I would never talk about that. I was always like, oh my God, I found this deal for like $5. I got 3 t-shirts or something, you know what I mean? And I even downgraded my car because I was driving a Mercedes-Benz then. Now, of course, I have 2 Mercedes-Benz and I'm looking at getting a 3rd one here in the next year. But at that time, just having 1 Mercedes-Benz and showing up to any kid event and having my kids coming on Mercedes was like intimidating for me. Like it made me stressed out because, you know, people would notice that I drive a Mercedes-Benz and they're driving these cars that look like they got beaten up or, I don't know, gotten for free or something, which is cool and all, but I've always worked for what I have. My first car was a Mercedes-Benz because I bought it myself. It was a vintage Mercedes-Benz, but I still bought it for myself because I worked my ass off when I was a teenager and in my 20s and in my 30s and now in my 40s. You know, so I'm like, okay, it's not for you. It's not for you. Like, I did not buy this thing. I did not build my life to be like, hey, look at me. You know, no, I bought this stuff because I enjoy it, because I like it, because I wanted it, because I, you know, planned myself, you know, goals. And I hold myself to like, I don't want to say a higher standard per se, but more as like, I want to have that kind of lifestyle. I want to have nice things. I want to, you know, feel good and knowing that I purchased this, that I bought it, that I earned it. And I never wanted to be intimidated about it. And so when I went to Starbucks and the guy, you know, basically was just like, you know, about my car, it really irked me. And it's not something that I commonly get, especially in my, like I said, in my neighborhood. I don't expect that. In my own town that I support, that I live in, where I just went overseas to Europe for 2 full weeks, you know, 14 days, and I didn't get anybody disrespect me. Okay, yeah, they don't know I drive a sports car, but I was going to anywhere from almost like, we stayed at an Airbnb, we stayed at a 4-star or 5-star maybe hotel, maybe one was 4-star, one was 5-star, so two nicer establishments and an Airbnb that was more in the like, I would say the community area of France, where, you know, people, you know, daily, you know, work daily and do their thing. But I didn't get any like sense of resentment of like how I dress, because I dress nicer. Not today, I'm very casual, guys. I'm like very, very, very casual today. But, you know, I didn't get resentment on me dressing it nice. In fact, I got compliments. I heard people talking like, oh, you know, the people in front of us look really nice. They look like models. And we just came from a modeling thing. So, you know, I felt praised. I felt, you know, respected. I felt noticed for my achievements and putting that effort in. You know, it's just like doing your makeup really nice or doing your hair really nice, and somebody comments on it and you're like, oh my God, they actually noticed. You know, I feel good about this. So, you know what I'm saying? And then I stepped back. I wasn't even home for like, I think I was only home for like 8 hours. I slept, I woke up, I went through my normal routine of getting in my car, going to Starbucks, doing my thing. And the first person I saw back in town that's not my kids, you know, literally just says, it's like, you got, you know, nice branding on your car, whatever, you know, I don't like those cars, you know, I like, you know, this other car, I'm not even going to mention it now. You know, and this is the second person that has this type of vehicle, not this type of vehicle, but the vehicle that he mentioned. The second time that somebody with that particular vehicle has told me how much they dislike my car. I'm just like, okay, I didn't ask your opinion. 2, I don't like to be disrespected on my page because I mentioned that I have this particular vehicle, that I like it, that I just purchased it, and I feel proud of it, to be, you know, harassed about it or disrespected about it. But anyways, especially for somebody that is in customer service. And I know I've got some heat on, you know, some of my socials. Maybe not this one that you're watching this video, but I've reposted this across my socials. But some of my socials, you know, in the comments, they're just like, oh, why are you making such a big deal? You know, it's like, because you don't have a business, I have a business, and if any of my employees has treated customers, drive through, register, anything in customer service where they have to be forward facing of the brand, of the company, then I would be appalled if they were just like mentioning something to a customer and just be like, hey, cool car or nice branding or whatever it is, and be like, but I don't like it, it's not for me. That is totally just like disrespectful. That is disrespectful. That is, I don't like to put labels on things, but I think it's a form of like aggression, right? Is that a form of aggression? You can comment below or duel this. But it's a form of just like, hey, I just feel the need to put my opinion in there that how much I don't like this, but I'm not going to come off that way when I first mention it to you. I mean, it's just so awful of a communication style. And I wouldn't even say it's supposed to be communicated that way. I wouldn't want to do business with people like that. I wouldn't want to be friends with people like that. I do not want people, like, hire people like that. And if they have that bad of communication style to be in customer service, they shouldn't be in customer service in any way, shape, or form.